So God bless and welcome back, everyone. So on part 2, we finished grinding down the side of the brackets. Now I'm gonna ask my son to do me a favor and to weld some more on the inside, so like that I have like extra stability or whatever it is, but just for more peace of mind, because it's sturdy but it's not going anywhere, but just in case. So for right now it looks pretty good. I'll show you guys. And the inside. So now these are the holes I have to drill out so I could screw it down to the wing, or wang, like people say, wang. Alright, so let me take out my tools on my cart, and we're gonna start rock and rolling with that. Alright everyone, so we're gonna start working. Wish me luck. And I messed completely. Okay, not bad. I thought it didn't work, but I was wrong. Alright, so I got the first hole done. Looks pretty good. Now, what, 5 more to go? So, give me a few. Alrighty, so I got it in. Now, these are not the screws that I'm going to use for it. The only hole I messed up is the middle one. If you see it closely, it's not aligned right, but I can make that work. So that looks good, that looks good. Now I'm gonna work on the other one and make sure I do it right on this one. But that's not bad either, because I got it almost on the money. I just had to go a little more left. So I'm gonna work on this one now. Alrighty everyone, so I got both of them drilled. It looks okay to me. They're loose because, you know, the screws are not all the way in, but I gotta find the right screws for it, and it can't be that long of a screw. So I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware and find a couple different screws, see what fits. But I'm gonna take one with me, so like that I know what size it is. So, and they have a measuring thing over there. Whoa, pause. So like that. Now I'm gonna want to make it like use the Allen, so like that. I'm going, but pretty good. So the next step is gonna make the winglets over here. I'm gonna trace the other part, but I'll show you guys that in a minute. Okay, so this is just for now. I just did a mock-up. I drilled the holes already, and I put some screws that I got from Ace Hardware. So I don't think it's gonna be the final screws, but just to try. And then it's not gonna be the final product because I still gotta sand on the inside of each one. But right now I'm gonna show you how I came out with the end plate of this. So right now this is gonna go in the side of the wing. like that, and it's gonna go back. And then I forgot the name brand of this, but I'll put it on the link in the description down below so you can know where I bought this one from. So I have both of them. This is the one side and that's the other side. So this is gonna be the passenger side rear, because this part goes on the inside. That's the one with the 3 holes in the middle. So I got the other side in the basement. So let me move the car out, because I have to, it's gonna snow tomorrow, and I don't want to work. I don't know, I just want to do it before the snow comes in. I'm mumbling right now, I'm tired. So I'll put you on the stand and let's rock and roll. I'm getting too old for this. What is up, everyone? So first of all, sorry for the dark lighting, because I'm in the basement of my house, and it's kind of too cold to be working outside right now. So, but I'm still working in the basement. So as I showed you before, right, I already cut my first aluminum plate. Okay, and this is the drawing that I made for it. So on this part, I'm going to show you how I did the drawing. But just remember, if you're doing this on your vehicle, you have to come up with your own drawing and your own way, because every vehicle is different. So do your research online, get a couple of pictures like I did. So I'm going to show you a big clip of a couple of pictures that I've used that help me as a reference, and a video that I saw. I'll put the link to that video down below that explained the measurements and everything. The guy went to straight up details. Like, this dude is awesome. Anyway, enough for anything. So I'm gonna show you how I did this. So I'm gonna put the link in the description down below where I got my brackets from. So these are the brackets that I ordered. I ordered it last year and I never put it on the car. So this is the driver's side, and this is the passenger side. So if you look at it like this way, like this is your driver's side. You're looking from the back of the vehicle, and this is your passenger side. Okay, the way I know is that this part in here is facing inside, so it's this one, that part facing inside. So automatically I know that this back part right here is facing the back of the vehicle. So this faces the back windshield, and this facing the outside, the back of the car where the tail lights are at. So I'm going to use this one as a reference of how I first started. Okay. So first things first, I went to Dollar Tree, and I got myself like poster board paper. Okay. and I cut in half because I don't need the whole thing yet. So I cut in half, and then I put it on my table. Now the next thing I'll show you guys real quick that I did. Let me see if I fix the camera. Do everything in one scene, hopefully. And excuse the mess in the basement. My son and I are rearranging the basement. All right. So this is what I first did. So you already know this. So this is we're gonna come back to this in a minute. All right. First thing I did, I aligned my paper. So this is the side I cut with the scissors, and this is the straight side that came from the when you buy it. So I got myself a 90 degree. Place it at the edge of the table, and place it like this, so I can know for a fact that my paper is straight. As soon as I know my paper is straight, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tape it. And tape the other side. Alright, there we go. Alright, the next step I'm gonna do is, now, since I know where this is facing, it's going like this. This is the driver's side one because it's facing that, and the back part's facing this way. I'm gonna trace it here at the edge, almost at the edge of the paper, right here. Okay, because this is the much that's gonna show out of the car, out of the back bumper. So to do that, I grab my 90 again to make sure that I'm straight. Okay. And well, this is a two-man job because somebody has to hold it, but as long as you get the idea, we're good. Okay. And then you have to do the circles inside. That's the circles inside are the key part of this. Alright, there you go. So if it's not perfect like the way it is now, just fix it and everything, but you already got your general idea. Okay, so I know for a fact that this part here is going to be the part that it's going to be shown. So what I'm going to draw a line. Right there. This is the part that this is the inside of the car, and this that faint line is the bumper right here. Bumper. Now, on the video, the guy said it's coming from the back of the bumper. That I'm gonna link that video to the under of the wing is 9 inches. Okay. My bracket itself, the one that I made it longer because it's a different wing. So my bracket in itself is, I'll show you right now. I'm gonna find tape measure. So mine is 9 5/8 long. My bracket that I've made. Okay. So now that we figured that out, okay, now we have to figure out this part. So let me unscrew this real quick. Okay. Okay. So the gentleman measured 9 and some change. So since I know that's back of my bumper, so I'm gonna make a thing of 9 inches. So I'm gonna make it. I put at the 10 mark because I'm already measuring from the 1 inch straight up. Okay. So that's my height that I need to be. So I'm gonna take this, and then now I'm gonna, since my paper is straight, that's the height that I need to be. Now I made mine a little higher because I just want to mess with it a little more, but this is like a general idea. Okay. Now that we have the bracket, now we're gonna put this in place like that, because the wing is gonna be up here like that. So now I started freehand the drawing like I did here. See, so I like this part because this part came from here. So what I did is I went again and I traced it something like this again around here. I want to keep it straight, so I traced it like that, went down here, hold it like that, and then went over here. So that's my general idea. So now after that I made it like an S type. So I came from here, made it like an S type, and the same thing, I came from here, and then I went straight down, and then went over like that. And then this one went up. And then I put my bracket on here. And that's around the same height. Now you got to mess with it and play with it. I made like 110 of different things of these. So take your time. This is just a rough draft of what I did. And then the way I wanted to do this is I wanted the bolt to be back here steady. And then if I wanted to tilt the wing up and down, it's this one. So what I did is I have this right here, and I marked it. And then I had, what was it I used? I used something to hold it, and then I marked the first hole right here, slide it down like that without leaving this one, and kept going. So you got the general idea. Find something that's a hole right through, because I don't know where I put it at, and keep sliding down. So like that, you keep going, so that once you're done, you know that this is the shape that you need, something like this. Now I could do easily all this in a CNC machine, but if you have no CNC machine, how you gonna do it by hand? So that's why I'm doing this one by hand, all of these by hand, so like that. If I could do it by hand, you guys could do it by hand. Okay, so like that, and then start messing with the joints. So you want their fatter, and then start going like this, like start branching out and playing with it. It's almost like a swan neck, but not really. So I want to go like that, then this one I want to be like this. See what I mean? And you just start messing with it. But I like the look of this and the look of that, so I wanted this straight. So like that, I could just tilt up and down. So if I show you real quick on this one, let's put the screws back on. Find the hole. So this is custom, so it's like stuff like that. It's not good. You're not gonna find. The washer. Alright, so it builds up like that. See, so now I can tilt it up and down if I feel like. And if I want to make it more tilt, I could just need to go. I have to fix the hole a little bit, but I need to go like a little higher up or whatever. And then since nobody can see the hole, the slot in the inside, you're good to go. So it's gonna be something like that. See, tilting up and down. So this is gonna be straight, and then you tilt the wing whatever way you want to. But while this one is steady. Now I changed, instead of making just 2 for the wing, I'm making 4. The reason being is that when I have this like this, see if I can put it like that, right? I want to make it like a sandwich type. Just say that. I want to make it like a sandwich type. just something like that. So I need to make 4 brackets. The way you make yours is the way you make yours. You don't have to copy mine just exactly. Okay, and then I made this one, and these have slots. I made this one just a straight hole like that. So I like that, I could just go up and down with it if I want it higher or lower. So everything's adjustable. Okay, so on the next scene right now, we're gonna cut it and we're gonna rock and roll with it. Alrighty, so I finished doing the brackets already. So remember, like I told you guys, I'm gonna have like double on the side. Kind of like that look. It looks a little different. It's like a sandwich type in between here, if you notice. And sorry for the low lighting. I'm in the basement again because it's kind of dark again. So, and then don't worry about the brackets because I gotta finalize the brackets. I gotta clean the inside. I just didn't know. Just want to see how it looks black. And then this is, on the next video I'm gonna talk about the uprights that I ordered last year. So this is the one that the chassis mounts, and it's gonna come out like that backwards, and then the wing's gonna be like that, but I could rotate the wing up and down if I want to. So it's looking pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do off camera, I'm gonna finalize it, make it nice and neat and everything. And then after that, we're gonna start working on taking off the bumper, the rear bumper and stuff like that. That's the hardest part now. So guys, until next time, stay safe and keep working on something. Peace.